Hey, do you want to create an animated button like this, right? When someone hovers on your button, so it's very modern. You'll get to see often on awards websites, and these award winning websites mostly they are using these kind of buttons, right? So as you move your mouse or hover your mouse over these buttons, it plays the animation, right? The text comes from the bottom, the text, initial text goes up, the button text shows up, even the look at the arrows, right? And look at the speed, right? It's very smooth and nice. So it took me just few steps to create this animation in Wix Studio. So here, as you can see, I have a button, right? Ignore this part for now, because in Wix Studio if you create a custom button, then what I do personally is I add a button to make it like a button, right? Otherwise if you don't add a button there, then it won't act like a button. So I add a extra button without text and just the linking it to your destination page URL, right? Here's the button arrow and the button text. So in the button text container, what I have text bottom and the text center, right? In the arrow, I have the button arrow left, right? And the button arrow center. Means initially we will have the center arrow and the text right here. So as you can if you just click on this button, as you can see here, I have an animation part here, but here I have a custom animation that I created. So once you add an animation, you have two options: either you can use their default animations or you can create your custom animation, right? So here if I click right now, I can't, since I already have the custom animation given here. But on our animation, see, is the custom animation. Otherwise you can use Wix Studio's presets, right? So if I have to add another animation here, I can use this new custom animation, right? If I just change the animation, so you can see how it works. It's very easy. I'm using the principles because I've been using Webflow and I use the same principles there, and again using the principles in Wix Studio. So here in the designing of the animation, see, you have two states. One is the active and one is the initial. So initially what you want to do, so initially what I'm doing is I am putting my text bottom, right? The text bottom is here. I'm putting that I'm moving that text, right? So as you can see here, the text bottom here, initially in the initial state, it's like, let's say, translate 100% of the Y from the container. It will go down 100% from the container, so it's not visible. And also the container's visibility is hidden, the overflow is hidden, means nobody can see that text, right? Initially. And the same goes for the our this center button also, right? So here in the button center, as you can see, initially wait, let me see, button left, sorry, button left, not center, button left, it's initially 150% minus 150% on the X side, right? The horizontally, so it's going out of that particular container. So now if I go to button hover, means the active state, means when someone hovers on your page. So what I'm doing is I am let's say the center, I'm moving that to 150, right, from its original position to the 150 percentage to the right hand side, and the left hand side button I'm doing it to 0, right? So initially it was 150 minus 150, now it's 0, means the original one will go away to the right hand side, and from the left hand side this arrow will show up. The same thing goes for the bottom text, right? Initially it was different, now it's 0. But if you look at the text center, the initial text is now going minus 100%, right? And the speed is here. You can play with this animation, ease in, out, whatever you want, you can do that stuff here. And that's how I made this animation in Wix Studio in just few simple steps. And on top of all these things, I'm adding a dummy button here so that I can make it like a button, and my users, my website owner can just link it to wherever they want to link this page, right? You can do it for your Wix Studio projects. If you want to learn more, please subscribe to my channel.